Last week, the US Congress and Senate extended the Paycheck Protection Program by another 6 weeks till August 8. This was in view of increased coronavirus cases in US and more than $100 billion lying unused in the current PPP program. The key questions the lenders and banks are asking now is that how long US government will be involved and what they should be doing going forward with the PPP program and what is next in the offing.
Rohit, last week you were on an exclusive online forum with Senator Susan Collins from Maine, one of the co-authors of the PPP, and you learned a lot at that forum about what she envisions for the government's role. Tell us a little bit about what you discovered and what the senator and her colleagues are planning.
Yeah, last Thursday, Biz2Credit hosted a town hall with Senator Susan Collins, who is a senior senator from Maine and one of the key authors of the PPP bill. Obviously, three things really stand out from that town hall. One is, there's a very, I would say, deep and big awareness among policymakers about the trials and tribulations of small businesses in this country and the challenge that they are facing. The second thing is that they're also pretty much aware about the weaknesses that are there in the current PPP program. The policymakers are seriously considering, and they're actually going to present a bill very soon regarding starting a PPP2 program, which will actually address all the earlier issues that I mentioned. That is more well-directed program towards small businesses which have suffered the most in this crisis. More well-directed use of money, not just for payroll, but also for refurbishment, buying PPE equipment and PPE kits, and also the need for working capital. So the way the coronavirus crisis is evolving, it has become a two-speed economy, and there has to be a two-speed kind of response from the government. One, programs like PPP are helping businesses to survive and weather the crisis, and the changes that SBA has made in their 7A program are going to play a significant role in the revival of these businesses. So while the PPP programs will save these businesses, 7A programs will help to revive and grow the businesses.
As banks are preparing for this PPP2 that you talked about and all the changes that might entail in this program, what should they be preparing for, and how can they ensure that they're ready to handle the influx of customer demand that may arise as a result?
Yeah, this is a very good question. We have seen that in PPP1, and we will see that in PPP forgiveness also. The need of the hour is banks need to digitize fast. They need to invest more in providing a better customer experience. We at Biz2X, which is part of Biz2Credit, are actually offering multiple platforms now, whether it's for PPP forgiveness, whether it's for SBA 7A or for SBA Express. One thing that we have seen is that, the customer behavior is changing fundamentally. Nobody's going to walk into a branch to fill out forms and sit down with their relationship managers. The next wave of change is coming in the SBA 7A and SBA Express programs. So I think it is becoming very important and very significant from a timing aspect that banks needs to get their act together. Banks need to digitize, and players like Biz2X are ready to play a big role to help them.
You highlighted the importance of digital channels, especially with access to SBA lending. Can you speak quickly about the role that Biz2X's new SBA platform is providing for lenders who are looking to take advantage of this new SBA forward business lending environment?
Yeah, so typically the SBA Express and SBA 7A takes a lot of time. A 7A loan product could have taken almost like 2 months, a lot of to and fro in paperwork, a lot of tedious stuff to be done, a lot of manual underwriting, and a lot of to and fro. So at Biz2X, we have designed and deployed a platform now with banks where it cuts down the time to process by almost 95%. Not only upload documents, but also give the ability to really calculate all the financial spreads and even generate all kind of forms. And now that we are a direct lender in the PPP program, so we have also integrated into SBA E-Trans, and that has been a great experience for us. And the idea is that we are expanding that into the SBA flagship programs also. My take is that as the COVID crisis has clearly shown the role the government has to play and is playing in small business lending for quite some time, lenders, which include banks and fintech players, need to support these government lending programs, offer digital first pro platforms, and also need to evolve their own underwriting and closing procedures so that most of these activities can happen in a remote fashion.